Hi, this is Michael Conner. I'm in front of 11609 Rangeview in Mira Loma. It is Thursday afternoon, January 27th or so. I don't have my calendar in front of me. I am doing just a real quick video walkthrough of this property for my client Larry up in Washington. So I'm standing in the middle of the street. It's a quieter, semi-rural, suburban area. Most of the lots here are half acre or more. There's a T intersection with Escala Drive and Rangeview. This is the house across the street. This is looking down to where I think it dead ends. Since I've been here 5 minutes, I have not seen a car go by yet. As you can probably hear, there are roosters on an adjoining property, and that's a fairly common occurrence in this area. You really can't see much of the house because of the trees, which are there because of the other road. What I do see is that we have a two-car garage here. There's a little bit of damage on the fascia board. There's a large gate and access that would be large enough for 18-wheelers to come and go, which is also not uncommon in the area. The tile roof, actually the roof is tile. This middle room that is here, I believe, was probably originally a garage, and it may or may not have been converted with permits later. So here you can see a little bit of the front yard. It seems to be in good condition. In here, there's clearance between the trees and the roof line. And then you can see, if I go through here, the street that comes T-boning right into this property. So here's the entry. There's a large porch in the front. One of the things I noticed on the property is that there are some recent citations from County of Riverside. They are listed as an accessory structure with electric and bathroom without penalty, without permit. There is a construction without a permit for a patio cover with electric. There's also construction without a permit for a wooden shade cover with electric. There's a failure to post required signage violation and accumulated rubbish violation here. And these are all second penalties which come with money, which obviously would have to get cleared up as part of it. This is telling me that it was abandoned property declaration on July 1st of 2010, so it has been vacant for at least 6 months. Coming into the property, it's actually in surprisingly good condition. It looks like the bank has probably come through and done new paint. There's tile on the floor, which I saw was in good shape. There's a little hall closet right here to the right of the doorway. When you're in this part, you have the kitchen on this side. You have the the living room directly in front. And you have bedrooms and bathrooms down this way. I'm going to first take us down here to take a look through. A little bit of a linen closet area. We come to our first bedroom here on the right. There's a bay sitting area with this, with closet doors that are here. All the paint looks new in here, and the carpet is new in here. Coming around, we come to the next room, which is almost identical to the other room. And as the other one said, or as I said, for the other property, there is a closet here, new carpet. One thing I did notice is it looks to me as if there's possibly some water damage that has come through here, and also some stuff that's happened here. But it is a tile roof, so I'm not sure what is causing that, if it might be a window leak. The windows are not dual pane, they are older, probably original to the house. We then have the main hall bathroom here. It seems like it's in clean and good condition. The shower enclosure is here. It looks intact. I don't really see any big issues. There's also a little linen area here, and it looks pretty good considering what I kind of expected. Here is the master bedroom, so it's in the back right hand corner as you were looking from the front of the house. It has a ceiling fan in this room. There's a bathroom over here. The door to this bathroom is very narrow. It's probably 24 inches, if that. There is a shower with an enclosure, and the vanity and the sink. It's a single vanity sink. It could be plumbed for 2 sinks, I think, with the size. But this door is undersized, which is kind of weird. And then there's also a walk-in closet over here as you were coming in the room. So now coming back out, I think you can maybe hear the air conditioner is running. I tried to turn it off a few minutes ago. I'm not sure what I'm doing right or wrong. But I just stopped for a moment to see if I could control it, and I can't, so that's fine. It was running when I arrived. As I said from the beginning, here's the living room. It has a large fireplace in this corner. It looks to me as if it is newer construction than the original, but that is just my guess with it. Hard for me to tell. The room itself is good size. It has next to it is a walkthrough into the eat-in kitchen / formal dining room area. As you can see, there's a patio door that goes out to the side. There's tile throughout on the floor. There's a ceiling fan here. The kitchen itself, it looks like original kitchen cabinets, but has granite on the top. The cabinets look like they're in pretty good condition. And actually, the kitchen itself is really good. A little bit dated with the hardware. It looks like a brand new stove, and I think the dishwasher looks pretty new as well. There's also plumbing here in place for refrigerator ice source. Coming around here, rather than going out into the backyard, I want to show you what I think was the original garage. There seems to be a 3/4 bath here, and sorry, it might be a little bit dark on this picture, but there's a bath with a door that comes out that way and a door here. I'm backing out and now going into this room, which technically would be a bedroom because there's a closet as I came in. And that's the bay window we saw in the front. And then over on this side is a door that goes out to the 2-car garage. And there's a slight step down. And then over here is also where the washer and dryer would be situated. Now it looks to me like it's been here a while, so I have no idea if it's permitted or not. There is a water heater. It is strapped. I have no idea the condition of it. It is exposed up above, and one of the things that does tell me this room is probably not quite permitted or up to code is that there's no fire break between the garage and this second bedroom, and unfortunately I'm not able to see if the fire barrier is in place between what would be that other, let's say, bedroom bathroom and the main house. There is a garage door opener. I don't know if it's working because I see that it's not quite pulled in, set up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to show you a little bit more about the other things that were brought up in my review here. Walking out here, apparently this cover is one of the things that they have a problem with, that it's built without permit, or at least it's alleged without permit. The construction of it looks pretty good to me, but the top side for the roofing looked a little bit substandard. And you can see that there is concrete directly across the back of the house. In this part of the yard, it's basically lawn kind of area with a fence there. There is additional property behind that fence, which I'll go out to in a minute or two. Earlier I didn't actually walk through on this side, so I have to double check and see what was over here. The air conditioner unit and a small dog run kind of area. So now we'll come around this way, back in. Oh, I think I know what my other issue is. So they've cited this patio cover as being not conforming. I did notice earlier some damage. There's a light fixture here that looks like it might have been hit by a truck or fallen off or something like that. This is the side access point that I said was wide enough for an RV or 18-wheeler. Coming back on the property, there's a lot of gravel in this area. And then you can see the structure at the very back of the property. This is probably the other wooden covered structure with electric that they've cited that probably needs to be removed. And there's also a small shed kind of area, and I had noticed also earlier that there is a sink, which you may be able to see, and a toilet in that side little appendage on this shed. So that is probably what has been cited as needing to come off, but the structure itself might be okay. There's a little bit of accumulated concrete and dirt, but generally I didn't see a lot of what I would call rubbish on the property. So that gives you a good idea of what the property is about. The roofing looks to me pretty good, except for what's on this patio cover, which is just rolled asphalt sheeting, and it looks like there's been some repair to it as well. So that's all I'm going to be able to give you for today, and I hope this was helpful.